I'm Stacy Lee.
I'm Shane.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Ed.
And we are 4/7 of the Western Swing Authority. And you are watching Canadian Beats.
Hi everyone, Linda Heldman here for Canadian Beats. And I have with me 4/7 of the Western Swing Authority. I guess I have the important people.
Whoa! That's what happens when you leave early, boys.
Chappie, I'm not happy with you. You should be here.
Happy Chappie.
Happy Chappie.
Happy
I was
Chappie.
gonna say that. You leave me stuck with these two.
I know.
Anyway, welcome. Thank you so much for doing this interview with me. I appreciate it. We are here at Manitoulin Country Fest on a very damp,
Rainy.
I think damp is the understatement of the century, perhaps.
I feel really bad because I'm trying to get out
dry.
and take pictures, but you know, cameras, like instruments, don't like getting
Don't like the wet,
they do
no.
not like
So,
it.
And
unfortunately,
there was a lot
yes,
of wet.
Yeah.
there was thunder, there was lightning, and I'm going, why are they still performing?
We were kind of wondering a little bit
We
about
were thinking that at one point too,
But you know what? We made it through. It's all good.
Oh, well, sitting in here trying to stay dry after getting totally soaked and my hair was a mess and all that stuff. Anyway, you sounded amazing.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
I have to say you are one of the most unique country bands out there.
Thank you.
It just,
Thank you.
I
the
like
sound is different, and you came together. Shane, tell me how you came together.
Well, we came together. I mean, we've all known each other, or at least I knew everyone. And at some point in time, I played with everybody. And I have always loved Western swing music. And a friend of mine gave me a DVD of the Time Jumpers years ago. It was a PBS special that they did. And I was watching it one night, and I'm like, man, these guys are all out doing sessions and gigs and whatever, but they always come together and they play this music. And they're like, I want to do that. I want to do that. Stacy said, well, why don't you do that then? So sent an email out to everybody, and the next day we had a band, and I think a few weeks later we played the first gig.
Yeah.
We'd never even all been in the same
That's right.
room together.
The first gig together was the first time
That was-
together playing music.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is, you are all touring musicians, studio, like session musicians as well.
Yeah.
And this kind of came about as kind of a little bit of a side project to do when you weren't on the road.
Totally. And you know what? It's kind of organically grown, right? Like we all wanted to play this kind of music, but you don't get the chance to do that in a top 40 situation all of the time, right? So when Shane came up with the idea to do that, we all just kind of thought, oh my gosh, it's going to be great to be able to do something like this and still be able to do all of that other stuff too. So the fact that it's actually blossomed into something that, you know, we've become artists and we're starting to create new Western swing music, and it's kind of taken on a bit of a life of its own. That is kind of just a little bit of a miracle, I think. That's been
So
kind
let's
of...
go around. Let's start with Dan. Tell us a bit about your background. Like who you've toured with.
Who you
and
played
how
with, Dan?
Yeah.
Tell us your story.
Oh, a few people.
This and that, here and there.
Yeah.
I see he's the chatty one in the group.
I know,
Yeah.
he's very, you know, you never know it, but he comes up with the best one-liners. But you play with the Good Brothers. Huh?
Good.
Brothers and Tommy Hunter and Cassandra Bassett and a lot of the various Canadian artists like Johnny Burke and Terry Sumption. And,
Oh, great people.
Yeah,
Great
and-
people.
That's right.
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
And we got to tour with Cassandra, got to tour with a lot of different artists like Steve Warner and Vince Gill and Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, and so
Oh, wow.
Pretty killer.
had
So-
a lot of exposure to a lot of different situations that were awesome. Yeah.
So this was a good move for you. You wanted to be a part of this.
Oh,
and
for sure. Yeah. Nothing like playing fiddle,
Twin fiddles.
twin
Twin
fiddles.
fiddles in the band.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't even have one fiddle in a band anymore, so it's
Yeah.
actually like the
We
fact
have
that we
two.
have two.
Yeah.
My goodness.
We're keeping
Yeah.
the ratio up.
It's a little
Yeah.
ballsy of us, isn't it?
Well, somebody's
Yeah.
got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it.
And Ed, you are steel player.
Pedal steel.
Pedal
yeah.
steel.
Yeah.
Yes, which is fantastic. Tell us a bit about your background, who you perform with. And
One thing I really like to talk about is I actually studied music down in Dallas, Texas.
really?
And yeah, under a fellow by the name of Reese Anderson. And Reese Anderson was the last guy that played with Bob Wills. And at the time, I never
even know
really
that.
knew that at some point that I would be playing in a band of the Western Swing Authority, because it's such great music. And I'm so happy to be playing with this band. It's probably the highlight of my career of all the things I've done. I love the music so much.
You've done a
And
lot
I
of
spent
things.
7 months, you know, and I've worked with Shane a lot in a lot of different record projects and with different artists as well. So we've had a lot of fun times over the years.
I've known Ed longer than I've known Stacy.
Wow.
That's saying something, because
Wow.
we've been together a long time.
Well, you met when you were teenagers.
I met when I was 20,
Yeah.
so I was just 20, but we've actually, this year,
The
we
delivery
passed
room.
the...
That's where we met.
Hopefully you were there before the delivery room. I'd have some explaining to do. But yeah, we've been together now. We've actually hit that mark where we've been together as long as we've been apart.
Apologize for
So
the
we've
background
actually
noise.
had 20 years together, 20 years apart. So that's pretty crazy.
Right. So, Stacey Lee, tell us about your background. I mean, you've got an interesting background.
I do have it. Well, it's funny. I don't know if it's interesting. I mean, I don't know. My front ground's pretty interesting too. I think that, you know, I've been in this business a long time. When I met Shane, I was actually doing some artist work myself. And then I fell into an opportunity with a couple of people named Beverly Mahood and Giselle.
Yes.
And I was in a 3-girl group called Lace.
Yes.
And so that was a very large learning curve from a girl who had done no professional music at that point, but was just kind of getting into the business. So that kind of fell on my lap very, very quickly, and I did that for a few years, and that was amazing. I mean, I got to tour on the George Strait tour, and you know, Grammy parties, and just crazy stuff that you wouldn't, you know, we opened for Merle Haggard. Like, it's just weird stuff. When I look back on it now, I think to myself, I really can't believe that happened. But yeah, and then throughout this time, I've become a session singer with a lot of different people. I played with Jason Blaine and Jason McCoy and Michelle Wright, and I've done some stuff with Lisa Brokop, and yeah, just tons of Canadian artists, and I'm really lucky. I'm just really lucky.
Too.
I do keep busy.
Just
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's just because I'm mostly just crazy.
She is. She really is.
A little bit crazy, a little bit certifiable, but
I love following you on Facebook.
That's-
You have your crazy moments, and it's great. And you talk about the kids, and it's
That's
just
right.
I love keeping up with you with what's
Aw.
going on.
thanks. It's
Well,
crazy.
I was on the Songwriters Cruise this afternoon, and Bev was on there, and yeah, we were kind of chit chatting because she played, she
That's right.
performed, "I Want a Man," and I said, "Wow, wouldn't it be cool? Stacey Lee's here. You two need to get together and do that song."
I know.
So we kind of conspired. It's like, I'll
we
send
do
her
it?
a message.
Should we do it? I don't know if we're gonna do it.
I'll send her a message. So I sent you the message, and you're
I
going,
know.
yeah, but the band doesn't know the song.
You know what it was? We actually, our lovely bass player Matthew Lima had another engagement that he could not get out of, so we had a substitute for him, and we really didn't want to throw him under the bus for something that he wasn't. He's already doing a whole bunch of stuff that he didn't really have a lot of experience with, so we wanted to just give him the best opportunity that we could. But next time,
Next
we'll
time,
do it.
yeah.
I'm not afraid.
Do you ever think the three of you would get back to do a show?
You know, I don't know. There was a time back in the CMAOs a couple of years ago where we did a reunion song, and that was fun. We're all doing pretty different stuff now, so I think it would have to be a completely different band altogether because we're all different people now. But it, you know what? It was a wonderful experience when it happened, and I've learned so much from being a part of that band. So, and the girls are still awesome. So.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
You're the most awesomest.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, don't tell me.
At least we're not recording this.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so
Edit.
embarrassing if we were. Oh, okay.
So I guess that leaves us with,
Yeah,
This
that's me.
guy.
I don't have much
what do you
to
do?
tell.
What have you played for?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
gee, can I start listing?
Yeah, go for it. Let's all take a turn listing somebody that he's played with. He's played with everybody.
Well,
Okay.
Shane is part of the Brodeo.
Yes, that's
Dean
true.
Brody.
I do play with Dean Brody. I have both Ed and I played for a number of years with George Canyon, Jason McCoy, Jason Blaine,
Derek Tan,
Derek Tan,
back in the day.
yeah, John Landry. We both did John
John
Landry gigs. Oh,
Landry.
that's going back.
That was
a little
actually one of my first studio gigs that I ever did was with John Landry.
bit. Yeah.
And that duet, My Heart Says Yes, that was such a cool thing.
And I don't know, I grew up playing in a family band. Like I started out going to the fiddle contest when I was a kid, much the same as Dan would have done the same. And yeah, I started playing in a family band, and then when I got a little older, we playing in the bars, and then just got some good opportunities to play with some great artists, and here we are.
So, what craziness goes on behind the scenes? Do you
Oh my
guys have
gosh.
some crazy stories you can share?
You know what's funny? We were just thinking about this on the drive up here, and we have decided that we should probably start a YouTube channel that is called Stories from the Road, and it would just cut in every once in a while to different members of the band going, remember that time when da 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 da, and we tell a
great.
story about something, because there are so many stories of ridiculousness that happens, and you almost have to document it or you don't remember it. Like there's so many.
It kind of usually pops in your head. Like you get a group of players together, and we're all sitting around. Like again, on the drive up today, we're talking. And they're like, "Oh, remember that time we went through Espanola?" And we're like, "Remember that time we played at Espanola and the such and such happened?" And it's like, and
We
that's
sat right
kind
at
of
the-
you
that's the hotel we
remember.
stayed at.
You remember the things that happened and all the
Yeah.
silly things that went on, and then it's like, "Oh yeah," then you talk about it. But yeah, it's like if somebody put me, on the spot and said, "Come on,
Tell me
write this down
something."
right now." I never remember it, but you
wouldn't remember.
get all these guys in a room and you start talking, and all these stories come out. And you're like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe the things we've done."
That's right.
It's crazy.
Now, you guys have been around for
8 years.
No.
8 years?
This band has been
It's
together
8 years?
for 8
Band's been
years
together for 8
because
years.
I was pregnant
Yes.
with our second child when we were recording our first album, and that was about 4 months into it ish, maybe
Yeah,
5
not
months.
long.
Not much.
We're recording.
And our littlest one, Aubrey, is going to be 8 in October. So it's
So was Aubrey. I was going to mention
Aubrey,
yes.
and our oldest is Molly.
Sorry, it's crazy when I know the family.
I know.
Since 2013, and I don't know how well we'll see this, there's a list of awards they have either been nominated for or won. It is insane.
Oh my gosh.
You, as a band, are so well respected in this industry. It's
you.
just incredible,
Thanks,
and
yeah.
this shows for it. We've got various special instrument, like I'm saying special instrument. You all your
Yeah.
instruments are
Yeah.
special,
Yeah.
but nominated for your instrument.
Yeah.
These guys are really, really, really insane. Good.
For your own work, as far as group or duo of the year, Roots Artist of the Year, for songs, it just goes on and on and on. I really can't say enough about you guys. You're fantastic, and I just love you to pieces.
Thank you.
Now, you also have the honor, along with Mr. Ferguson, of being Wendell, we're talking about you.
He's got a great big Johnson. It's the biggest Johnson on the lake. Okay, sorry.
You're the house band for the CMA Ontario
Yes.
Awards, which is great.
Yeah.
And you also, correct me if I'm wrong, you've been the house band at certain things for the CCMAs.
Yeah,
The
the
Legend
Legend
Show
Show we've
a
done a
few
few
times,
times,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
So it's a great opportunity to play with a whole bunch of people that we wouldn't normally get a chance to play with, every day. So
Right.
we love rising to the challenge of playing their stuff and then going back and doing some old
It's
stuff too. So.
it's a great challenge to be able to get all this material and say, okay, well now we have to sound like this person,
Yes.
now we have to sound like this person, and
Yeah.
like having a guy like Dan who
play
plays
everything.
fiddle and mandolin and
Banjo
guitar and
and-
banjo, and so it's like, well, whatever the song needs, it's just okay. Well,
That's right.
Daniel gets it done.
Dan
That's
gets it
right.
done, right?
Except the cardigan.
That's right.
No accordion, not
We've
yet.
got an
Not yet.
Ed
We're working on it.
between the dobro and the steel, and yeah, it's always a challenge, but it's always fun.
But it doesn't seem to matter what people throw at you. You make it sound perfect.
Thank you.
Well, maybe there's mistakes, but we certainly don't hear.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll
Well,
never
we're not
tell.
gonna
We're
tell
not gonna tell you.
And I laughed one time. You had just finished playing at the CMA Ontario Awards. I'm getting better at calling it the CMA Ontario Awards,
See?
not the
I know,
CMA.
I'm still not good at that. I
I-
still
it's-
say
it's
Still
CMA.
working on that.
When you
CMA
say it
Ontario.
enough, CMA Ontario. CMA Ontario.
CMA
Yes,
Ontario.
Yes.
Got it.
See, we're getting it right, okay?
We're working hard.
Where you had performed and then they call your category, and you won. So you basically just walked away from your team, came up and accepted the award, and then went back and played some
The
more.
first time that happened, I think we went to play ourselves on because
I think we did.
we didn't know. We were there to play on whoever won. So it was like,
And it was
We
you.
started
so
the
the winner is,
stinger
and we
in
were
between,
like,
we're like, da-da-da.
oh, wait a minute. Nope.
Hey! And then we walked up, yeah. It's a little awkward.
We're all
but-
looking at each other like,
Yeah.
what do we do now?
Who's gonna intro us in?
Supposed to be
We were gonna
playing
do-
now. I don't know what to do.
Wendell walked. He
That's
played
right.
himself.
He's good like that. Thanks, Wendell.
So we will see you at the CCMAs in Saskatoon.
You will
We'll
see some of
see.
us.
Couple,
Yes.
couple of us, yeah.
Okay.
Not
okay.
the whole shindiggity this time.
Really?
But
okay.
yeah.
So you're not doing the Legend Show?
Not this year, no. In Saskatchewan, they're going to use some Saskatchewan players, but we've been
Oh
we've
my
been told
goodness,
that
it
they're
won't be
going to
the same.
see us around Hamilton hopefully next year. So
That'd be perfect.
we'll see.
That'd be
Fingers
perfect.
crossed. That'll work out.
Awesome. Ed, you'll be there?
I won't be there this year. I was asked to go to back up, and I can't make it this year. But we'll be there in Hamilton, hopefully, with everybody.
Yeah.
Great.
Absolutely.
It's
Great.
close to our hometown.
Dan, quit talking so much.
Well, if you give me a minute.
Give me some room,
Yeah,
boys.
yes.
Are you going to be at the CCMAs?
Not this year,
Not this year.
unfortunately,
This year, but probably next year.
but next year we'll be there.
Okay. Alrighty.
The flying colors.
Alright. Sounds good.
Probably
Sounds
another
good.
sparkly shirt because doesn't it look
Yes.
splashy?
I
Look
know.
at
Look
that.
at that.
It's,
That is some
that's
serious.
pretty-
Got some good
I like
Isn't that good? Love
Well,
it.
you all dress.
Love that
Yeah,
shit.
I love when you come on.
We dress like we mean it.
That's
Yes,
right.
Exactly. Exactly.
I
Exactly.
like that.
Jan, love
See?
you, man.
He doesn't say much.
He
but
doesn't
when he
say
does,
much.
When he
When
says it,
he
see?
does,
I told
there you
ya.
go.
Honestly.
We're just getting warmed
Awesome.
up.
That's right.
That's right. It's gonna be the longest interview you've ever done.
Totally.
Well, I'm sure we've well hit our 10 minutes or so at this point,
Awesome.
which is great. I'm so glad we finally got to do this because I
Me
know we've been
too.
talking about it for so
Yeah.
long. I'll message Shane and go, so can we do an interview?
talk.
We're busy. We're rehearsing for this. We're rehearsing for this.
I know. Well, those
Goodness.
award show days are tough.
They're so
Because you're
tough.
usually there, yeah,
We're
you're there
for
first thing in the morning and you're
10
going
hours
all day.
first.
Because you're,
Yeah.
you know, you got to rehearse with every artist that's there, and then so
Yeah, it's
eat,
great.
take 20 minutes to eat, and then play the show.
That's right.
Great.
And I gotta have pretty time. I need pretty time.
You don't
These
wake
guys
up
just
like
like
this?
change their shirts, and I'm like, this just,
Oh, Dan
this just
takes
doesn't
his
happen right here. This melts. Like I was sitting here thinking to myself, I can't believe I'm actually,
Doing
sitting
a
in front of
video?
a right after being
Drenched in the
Well,
rain.
like we were so
It
drenched.
rained hard today.
It did.
Like
Yeah. it was bad.
really hard.
Yeah,
You got
it did.
soaked.
How
Going
hard
over to
did
the
it rain?
It rained
So hard, Ed.
I can't say that on an interview. Yeah, all right.
Family show. Family show.
Family.
Family show.
Yeah. You were looking for an umbrella for your fiddle.
That's
Now I know why
right.
you're in the band. You're here
See?
to keep them in line.
It's like
right?
kittens in a
That's-
bag,
Oh
Linda. I'm
my
not even
goodness.
lying.
You
It's
say kittens, I say puppies.
kittens in a bag, puppies in a bag, whatever. Young, small things that run all over the place. That's what it's like, putting them in a bag, if you had a bag.
You had a bag, put them in here.
Awesome. Anything you'd like to say before we wrap up?
Well,
Keep your eyes open for the new project.
Yes,
There's going to be
the record.
a lot of people that you recognize. We are
Yes,
so excited
we're
about
pumped.
it.
I am so excited.
it's going to be really cool. We've got a few tracks
We've
down
been working
already, and
hard.
Yeah, it's
And
exciting.
when
We've
might
got
we
some
expect
fun guests.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we'll
Single in the
finish
fall.
it in the we'll definitely have a single by the fall, but finish the album. We'll finish the
Probably
album in
early
the
New
fall, and so probably in the early New Year. Yeah.
Okay. Anywhere people can catch you?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
playing at
We're
Havelock
playing
next week.
Havelock
Oh.
next week. Yeah.
This could be up by then. Havelock people, you are in
Sweet.
for a treat.
Havelock, Sunday afternoon.
Havelock, Sunday.
We will swing you hard.
And beyond that, some of you CCMAs.
Yes,
Yeah,
some
absolutely.
of the CCMAs, and then we've got some stuff. Yeah, if you go to www.thewesternswingauthority.com,
will
you
find
can
us at-
see everywhere we'll be.
That's
We'll update it regularly.
That's right. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram at WSA Music.
No,
No, not WSA
at Western
Music.
Swing Authority.
At Western Swing Authority.
Well, actually,
On
here's
Twitter,
a,
you
here's
can
a
find
fun
us on
story.
Post it all
WSA
in.
Music.
Here's the thing. It used to be WSA Music, and then all of a sudden one day, we somehow
gonna
got
be
locked
my-
out of our own accounts.
Oh no.
And so WSA Music does exist on Instagram.
That's not us anymore.
But nobody mans it because we can't get into it.
because
and
they
neither
won't give us
can
the
anyone.
password back. Twitter.
oh.
Okay.
Not Twitter.
Okay.
Twitter,
Instagram.
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 And it's just, we've never been able to get back in, so I had to start a new page. So now it's Western Swing Authority.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
That's more than you needed to know.
Okay. Well, I love what you do. Keep doing it.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Keep dry and
Too late.
and I'll see you hopefully in Saskatoon
Sounds
before.
great.
Bet.
Awesome.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
Dry out my petticoats.
Western Swing Authority, 4 out of 7 of them.
y'all.
See ya.
And I'm Linda Heldman for Canadian Beats.
Oh yeah.